Welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. I'm excited to be back with you guys on this lovely Monday morning. You guys, last night, the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 13 premiered, and it's a lot to talk about, okay? We got a lot to go over. Miss Kandi Burruss and Cynthia Bailey was basically telling Kenya Moore Hair Care that she needs to leave her husband ASAP, okay, after this. And, we got to get into Miss Tanya, because Tanya is not backing down from Miss Kenya Moore Hair Care, okay? She is responding to Kenya's lies that she spewed out there on the Wendy Williams show, okay? It's a lot. We're going to go over it all. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. And let's get straight into the video. Before we get into the mess, okay, I do want to start things off on a serious note. I just want to give out my condolences, my thoughts, my prayers to Miss Wendy Williams. You guys know that we talk a lot, okay, about Miss Wendy Williams on the House of Aaron, because you, I, and everybody else, we love to get a key off of what Wendy is doing on her show. But we got to come together today because we have found out earlier yesterday that Wendy Williams' mom, Miss Shirley Williams, passed away. And it's just really, really sad, okay? And I know Wendy is going through it right now when it comes to her whole family situation with her husband, with her son, with her professional drama that she has going on. And now, unfortunately, her mother. And not to mention, we're in the era of COVID. We have BLM going on, and we're living in crazy political times, okay? So it's just hard out here. So definitely send Miss Wendy Williams some positive vibes, okay? Now we can officially get into the mess. Let's start off with Miss Tanya Sam, okay? Because Tanya Sam is not backing down, honey, okay? She must have seen the interview with Miss Kenya Moore Hair Care on Wendy Williams, spewing out all them lies, okay, about Tanya and Porsha. And we know the biggest lie that she said on the show was that, Tanya and Porsha unfollowed each other on social media and that they are no longer friends, okay? Well, anybody with 2 brain cells would have known that that is not true. And now we have Tanya Sam on Twitter basically debunking the rumors, okay? So a fan wrote Tanya Sam and said, "Please confirm you and Porsha are still in a good place. Kenya just loves to lie," okay? Now, we know this person, okay, whoever wrote that is not a fan of Miss Kenya. But Tanya so graciously responded, and she said, "It's been confirmed," okay? And then I believe Porsha and Tanya recently had, some type of engagement on social media as well. And so it is confirmed, okay? The snake has been revealed, and we know that Tanya and Porsha are still cool. They are still friends, and they still do follow each other on social media, okay? Now, you guys, let's get into last night's episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta. It was the season 13 premiere. And y'all know I have been waiting for season 13 ever since the season 12 virtual reunion. And it's finally here, okay? I'm excited to say the least. Now, I have to be honest. About the situation. The episode was underwhelming. And we already knew it was going to be like this if you guys follow me over here at the House of Aaron, okay? Shout out to all the house guests, period. Now, I did want to go over a couple of things that happened in last night's episode. Definitely make sure you guys watch. But, of course, it started off really, really slow. A lot of it was focused on the Black Lives Matter movement, which was storyline A. You had storyline B, which was Kenya Moore and her failed marriage to Marc Daly. And then you had a lot of sub scenes about Cynthia and Marc, going back and forth about their wedding and COVID. You had Kandi and her talking about Block. Okay, we'll get to that in just a second. But first things first, let's talk about Kandi and Marlo. This has nothing to do with anything, but notice how Kandi and Marlo admitting to having really, really big black nipples. Okay, am I the only one that caught that? I just thought that was interesting. Like, we've resorted to talking about how big our areolas are. You know what? I'm here for it, okay? Free the nipple, as Cynthia was doing last night, okay? Let's fast forward a little bit to Miss Kandi Burruss and Riley Tucker. Now, what a difference a year makes, because Riley looks totally different, okay? She looks totally different. Y'all know we talked about, Riley's procedure that she got done right smack dab in the middle of her face. And because she still is a budding young woman, I'm really trying not to get into it too much, but it is so noticeable, and it's just like, wow, okay, we are looking at A totally different person. With that being said, you guys know that they're regurgitating this storyline about Block and how Block wasn't there for Riley and whatever. Okay, we've gone through this a million times before. Of course, I feel bad for Riley. Of course, I feel bad for Kandi. Like, every child deserves a present father, okay? But not only a present father, but a father that's going to provide, okay? Ain't that what the man is for, okay? Isn't that what y'all love to say, that the Bible say, that the man is the head of the household and is supposed to be the provider? If you ain't gonna provide, why is you here? Okay, what is you doing? Okay, so I feel Riley on that, but why are we talking about this again? I don't get it. And this is why I kind of feel like Kandi, it's kind of her time to go, right? Because I'm like, okay, what are we talking about? Like, you don't have nothing else to talk about. And then on top of that, like, I love how Kandi is a businesswoman. I love how she's an entrepreneur. I love how she's a millionaire and a boss and all of this stuff. But if I see another season of her main storyline being opening up a restaurant, I'm just going to fast forward to all her scenes, because it's just like, honey, what is we doing? Everything Kandi is doing is just recycled material, and I'm kind of over it. Let's talk about Kenya Moore hair care real quick. She is building a pool in her backyard. The interesting thing about this is that she told us that Marc did not want to build a pool initially. And Kenya basically just said, you know what, Marc, you're not living here, and so I'm going to do what I want to do anyways, okay? And that's the attitude, Kenya, that I love to see. Who gives a rat's about what that no good for nothing ass husband of yours wants? Who cares? Who cares? You're not here, you don't get a say. And that's just that on period. And so I really do not like Marc. I think he's a cutie pie, and I think he, is a great dad, but he's a sucky ass husband, as I've told you guys time and time again. Now, the part that I was just like, yes to, is when Kandi and Cynthia were basically telling Kenya, like, girl, you need to leave this man, okay? Kandi was in her confessional, and she was like, I want Kenya to cut ties, okay? Cut her ties from this man, because what is he doing for you? Okay, Cynthia said it best. Is he even giving you any D? Okay, because if he ain't at least doing that, then it's like, what is the point? Okay, what was the reason? In the words of Cardi B, there's two things that a man must contribute to the household or to the marriage, and that's money and D. Okay, that's just that on that. Another thing that I wanted to mention is I love how the alliance, right? We know the alliance is Kenya, Kandi, Cynthia. They have a new recruit, LaToya, and then they have a fallen member, Miss Eva Marcille. But I love how two members of the alliance, Cynthia and Kandi, were really supportive of Miss Porsha Williams protesting in Kentucky in the name of Breonna Taylor. That was really beautiful to see. And overall, I feel like it was a decent episode. There was a lot of, important motifs. Okay, I sound like a damn language arts teacher, but there was a good foundation that was laid. But hopefully in episodes 2, 3, 4, 5, and then on, we get a lot of mess and drama. Okay, I'm just saying. But definitely let me know what you guys thought about the episode down in the comments below. That was all that I pretty much wanted to talk about. I want to get into a little bit of love and hip hop news later on today. We're going to talk about the Wendy Williams biopic trailer a little later on today. And then, of course, we might, insert some Potomac tea as well, all right? So if you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. And don't forget to create a great day. Love you guys. Bye.